Hello everyone, welcome to another Direct. We are here with Capcom, the makers of Monster Hunter and other games that I'm sure I remember but not really at the moment. I'm hoping for good stuff here, I really am. Hang on a minute. Cal's here, how you doing, Cal? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the smaller stream. I hope you guys are ready. Oh, I don't know what'll be revealed here. I don't even know, I don't know what would be revealed. I just hope it's better than the last Direct I saw, which was Square's. God, that one was not good. Not good whatsoever. But how's everyone doing today? Is doing good? We are 1 minute away in 10 seconds. You can't hear me? Okay. One minute away. Hope everyone else can hear me. I hope the volume is good. Hello? Hello? Okay, cool. We'll put the volume on, the sound on. Here we go. The game was not finished, oh no. Why are you live so early? Because it's time for the Capcom's Direct. Player 1, that's why I'm early. How you doing today? What's up? How's the sound, by the way? Can you hear the Direct and can you hear me?
ただビレッジの場合はもう時期が時期もうかなり追い込みの時期に入っているタイミングというのは
Can you hear? Can you hear me? Can you hear?
これを反発食らうんじゃないかなと焦ってましたけどね多分焦ってたと思います
I think everyone was panicking. I'm panicking.
これ直さな本当にあかんのか今でも
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, 17 plus. If there's any kids in the audience, shoo. I'm joking, you're fine. Gotta go, alrighty, player 1. Good luck. Good luck with what you gotta do, alright? Capcom!
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase.
Oh, Ace Attorney.
AKA Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom. We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are
Thank you, player 1.
Let's get started. Our first stop today, Resident Evil Village.
Resident Evil, alright. Well, while they're doing this, I'm gonna...
The latest and greatest in survival horror.
There we go.
The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
This is a series I have zero interest in. I know it's good. Just, it's not my kind of game.
There's nothing to fear.
Rose! She's everything to me.
I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
At least we're getting this game out of the way. After that, there'll be...
Hi everyone.
hopefully games I like. Hey Solan, how you doing? We gamin'? We gamin'. Can you hear the Direct, by the way, Solan?
We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror. As a reminder, everyone who purchased
Gamers
Resident
love
Evil
to
7
game.
will
It's a
gain
bit low.
access to our
I don't know how to
online
raise
multiplayer
it.
title, Resident Evil Reverse, where players go head-to-head with their favorite
How's that?
Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons. I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil Reverse will go live next month across all supported platforms. So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
Aw, it's not on Switch. By popular demand. DLC. Not too bad. I don't know why it's so low. Let me,
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful update. Next up, some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter. Whether it's adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends,
Here we
we've
go.
got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
I'll be streaming this. Absolutely. I already have it pre-ordered, so I am ready for Monster Hunter 2 Stories.
Red may have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekola Island. I went there to see Red's old monster again.
A new egg.
Then, of course, that's when I met you.
English voice acting.
You were given Red's kinship stone.
Yeah, Dragon
and
Hunter
now
2.
a
I can't
Rathalos
wait.
egg. This is
Hey,
destiny.
Marshall. What's up?
This is the legendary monster, Ray's Wing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Cool.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting strange light.
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters?
No,
How do
it's
you
weird,
control
right?
them?
Why not just
It's
hunt
not
them?
about control. Monsters help riders of their own will. And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are those people who want to take Ratha for themselves? All I have are questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too. He needs to know that you will protect him no matter what.
Well,
I
Ratha
can
needs to
sense the
chill out.
flames of his life force weakening. The burden of such great power is too much for his body to bear.
A voice. Can you hear it?
Am I gonna be the silent protagonist?
Monsters. Surely you can groove with fellow humans.
They have the power of kinship. They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of everyone they meet. That makes them strong. My friends here taught me that. I believe in the strength of humanity.
Did you know they made an anime version of the first game? It was pretty good. Free title updates. You get to ride the dog. The Palamutes return. That's pretty cool. I like that. Trial. Well, I'm not gonna do the trial. I'm just gonna get the game. Ooh. Free egg. Hey, Quadrangle. Ooh, look at the amiibos. I want them now. Gosh darn it. How you doing, though? July 9th. Mark your calendars.
Looks pretty epic, right? And how about that announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new Monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release
I'm doing
just a
great.
few weeks later on July
I'm ready
9th.
for this direct.
That's
It's
not
already
the
good.
only way to join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year. And
Oh
we
yeah.
have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out more.
Collaboration? Ooh. New info on Monster Hunter Rise.
Let's go! This is for my fellow hunters!
Rathalos is no runt. Moon's blessing emerge. Get ready.
Nice.
I have a good feeling. What will it be? Moon's blessing emerge.
Cute. Oh, costumes. Ah, the costumes. Pretty cool. What about new monsters, though? Then again, I haven't seen all the, like, the newer-ish monsters. I gotta see a couple more of them. I gotta play this game again. Play Possum. Hey, Sawai. Thanks for the nice commentary there. How you doing today?
You think you can take on Rondine?
How's life treating ya? June 24th. You're good? That's good.
There has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan. With all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Yay!
North American and European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available
pre-ordered.
in Japan. You'll travel back in time to the late
I'm not gonna
19th
stream it, but I'm
century
gonna
Japan
play
and
it for
London
sure.
to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this action-packed prequel. Now let's hear more about the story.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
Oh, I can't wait.
Welcome to the center of the world. Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
This country is incredible.
As good as they are, I hope there's new game announcements. Because we've heard of these games already. Like, we know that these are coming out.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Who are you? Herlock Sholmes. You must have heard of me.
Herlock Sholmes.
Let us engage in the art of deduction, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, what have we here? It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination.
Reminds me of Professor Layton versus Ace
Your
Attorney.
testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Objection! My lord, with all due
Edgeworth?
respect, this is an outrage!
You're the best lawyer in the world.
Not just one games, 2 games are coming to this.
So we have 10 new cases and 8 mini escapades
10?
where you can take on the role
Oh,
of
man.
a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
Time to dance.
While investigating to prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Susato and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock. Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning spectacular, a grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
Where'd that spotlight come from? I have Forza? No. No Forza here. This is the game still on Ace Attorney. I love Ace Attorney.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then
I don't know.
discuss
He looks
to correct
different
the
than the
flaws
picture.
in Herlock's deductions. At this point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery.
Cut off his ear.
As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information. Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
Well, spoilers. Sheesh. Yeah, maybe revealing spoilers wasn't a good idea, Capcom. Also, we're getting into taking too long on a game now. As much as I love this game series, we gotta reveal a bunch of games.
In courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice, one black, representing a guilty verdict, and one white, representing a not guilty verdict.
Objection!
Hey Nilos, thanks for the tab.
Examination. Take a
How you
stand
doing?
and face off against the jurors, all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
That Rose is a fake. He's the killer.
You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting jurors.
Why does
to
that
call
guy
out the
get a
flaws in their
knife?
logic.
Objection!
That judge's wig
Be
is
ready to
fake
provide
as well.
evidence from the court record to help prove the contradiction in their claims. When you successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds, too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor.
Nice.
Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury.
Wish the
to
real
help prove
scales
your
would have
client's
that.
innocence.
Or the real courts would have that.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
This has just been a
Is he
small
Dracula?
taste of the exciting new gameplay features in the Great Ace Attorney.
What is a defense
We're
attorney?
very excited to get this game in the hands of both new fans and diehard fans alike. Thanks for watching.
Can't wait.
It already seems like I have a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well,
Indeed,
that's a look at the new
Quadrangle.
premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from 2 of the stars of Capcom Fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom Esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter League, and all the other content on Capcom Fighters. Over to you guys.
The level of how much I'm not interested in esports
What's
is
going on, everybody, and welcome
very,
to the
very
Capcom
high.
Esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter V player and host extraordinaire, Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it. And I think that's the perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter V, Capcom E3. It just feels right and you feel the electricity in the air.
Nice!
Nice!
What? That was nasty!
And there might be some people at home, Vicious, who don't really
Nice.
know what competitive Street Fighter V is. The long and the short of it is this. We travel all around the world, state to state, country to country, and we try to bring our opponent's life bar from 100 all the way down to 0 and feel pretty goddamn good doing it.
That's right, Rob. If you think you're the best in your region, sign up for Capcom Pro Tour to prove it and become possibly a world champion at Street Fighter V.
The double perfect, the way he looked at the camera like...
Don't ever expect another man to control it.
So in this year's CPT overall, it's a series of tournaments that have $5,000 on the line for each tournament, but that money alone, that's not what's really at stake here. It's about making it to the granddaddy of them all, Capcom Cup.
Any Street Fighters? Any Street Fighters in chat, guys?
So behind me, you can see in all of its glory, the Capcom Pro Tour 2021 official stage and set, and that's a place that you are very, very familiar
Capcom
with.
Red Bull
We take all
product
of our events
placement.
And broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from
Drink
each and
your
every
Red
one of
Bull.
these regions. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events going on in the Capcom Pro Tour, spanning across 19 different territories. So there's so many opportunities for players from around the world to get that ticket into Capcom Cup this season. I'm absolutely excited because, again, that is a big change from what 2020 was into what we could expect for 2021.
And Mago is your first qualifier for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Not only can you catch the Capcom Pro Tour live on the Capcom Fighters channel, you can do so on a plethora of platforms. We have it on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the VODs for all the competitive studying you would need to become a successful Street Fighter V player, as well as catching some of the community community-focused content that we have on Capcom Fighters. We have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around the world and play off in an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop action, 6 teams of 3, duke it out in this battle tournament series to see who will walk away with the championship.
Sorry, I've mentally tuned out. If anyone wants to take over commentary for me, go for it.
Because normally we only have 1v1 content, but now you actually have your teammates at your back, and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
It's Oki time. What's gonna happen? Nice. He checks it. It's the movement. What's happening?
It's so good.
Let's not forget, the Intel World Opening is happening right now. Top players representing 11 regions around the world
they sure are
competing for their place in the World Finals happening next month. Be sure to check out the official website for more information, including current standings and broadcast schedule.
To commemorate this event, everyone who logged in during this period
cool stuff.
will
Let's
receive
move on to more games now.
Competitor title and dojo object. You do not want to miss this.
I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom Pro Tour updates on the Capcom Fighters channel.
And again, we've had so many events so far. We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple of more events.
Did you say take over commentary? Yes. Go for it, Hellfire Skyrim.
We're going to be continuing off with
Wish you were cool enough to play in a cool stadium. I know. Me too.
100%. I mean, of course, your
Maybe I'd showboat for the audience.
Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament.
You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world compete head-to-head.
Go to the esport event, take my shirt off, it'd be awesome.
I dare you! This is a game about being a world warrior. Obviously, they got a rivalry.
I'm the best in the world.
This game has changed the lives of so many people here.
Ooh! Nice! The pop-off! That's what I'm talking about. I told you it's gonna go to the limit, and I ain't liable to beat.
This is the ultimate Street Fighter V experience. This is Capcom Pro Tour.
Thanks, guys. It's been a really exciting season so far, and I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches. So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year.
That's it?
Let's recap what we all saw.
No new games were announced?
Resident Evil Village is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE-verse as part of the franchise's 25th anniversary. We have new adventures
E3's really dropping the ball this year.
Monster Hunter Stories 2,
I know
it's
been a year since E3, but
and don't forget to go back
I think they
in time
forgot
with
what
the
made
great Ace
E3
Attorney
good.
Chronicles to tap into the family history of Phoenix Wright and solve new cases. Finally, don't miss out on the esports fun. Make sure you catch the latest matches with Capcom Fighters. There really is something for everyone here today. But don't go anywhere yet. Join the conversation on Twitter and make sure you check out the Capcom virtual booth on the E3 portal to watch all these videos again and more. I'm Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer. Thank you for being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
Oh, brother. What can I say but oh, brother? I was kind of looking forward to this one too. Didn't have cool lights, it was unused school classrooms and sweaty convention rooms. Back in my day. Capcom was trash since they killed most of their franchises. So what was revealed, guys? Resident Evil Who Cares game? Well, I know a lot of people care, but I don't. We got Monster Hunter news, which invented new Monster Hunter news that just added new clothing and stuff. Monster Hunter Rise info that had new clothing and stuff, and Ace Attorney stuff that we already knew about. And then esports. Like, why would they reveal esports stuff? Oh man, Nintendo. Nintendo will be watching you tomorrow. Save E3, okay? Save E3 for everyone. You can do it, I believe in you. Alright guys, I guess I'm all done here. I'll be back tonight with Mario Galaxy 2, so look forward to that. Don't get me wrong, I'm still excited for the Monster Hunter stuff and Ace Attorney. I just wish new stuff was announced, you know? Oh well. See you guys later. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye. See ya.